Hold on to your pouches, it's news time. Folks, gather round, it's time for our semi-regular dive into the wild, wacky, and downright weird side of news. Buckle up because things are about to get strange. Think of this as your news detox, a break from the doom scrolling where the only thing going viral is a story about a kangaroo in a water tank. Wait, what? When life gives you lemons, check your water tank for kangaroos. Australia, land of sunshine, shrimp on the Barbie, and now, apparently, kangaroos in water tanks. That's right folks, you heard me correctly. Residents of a small town down under were greeted with a rather pungent surprise when they turned on their taps, the unmistakable aroma of decomposing marsupial. Turns out, a rogue kangaroo, clearly unfamiliar with the concept of indoor plumbing, decided to take a dip in the town's water supply. The poor critter, probably mistaking the tank for a rather large watering hole, sadly didn't make it out. Local water official, and man who probably needs a long vacation, Bruce Gendron, assured everyone that while the water might have it posed no health risks. We'll just have to take his word for it. This begs the question though, how does one get a kangaroo out of a water tank? Is there a specialized marsupial retrieval team? Do they have tiny scuba gear? The world needs answers, Australia. In the meantime, maybe stick to bottled water for a bit. Ontario sees green, and it ain't money. Speaking of things that make you go, huh? Let's hop over to Canada, where residents of Ontario were treated to their own celestial mystery, a giant, glowing green light in the night sky. This wasn't your run-of-the-mill, someone shined a laser pointer at a cloud kind of green, folks. This was a full-on UFO conspiracy theorist convention-level green. Naturally, social media went wild. Was it aliens? A rogue aurora borealis? A government experiment gone wrong? The answer, as it turns out, was far less exciting. A very bright, very green meteor. Still, you've got to admit, for a brief, shining moment, it was fun to imagine little green men sipping maple syrup and saying "A" from their spaceship. Now, let's shift gears from the extraterrestrial to the extraordinary, where we meet our next hero, a man who ran a marathon. Not that impressive, you say? Well, he did it in a full-body polar bear suit. Yes, you read that right, a polar bear suit. In case you're wondering, that's a new world record, because of course it is. Why anyone would subject themselves to such an endeavor is beyond me, but hats off to this sweaty, furry champion. The best part? He did it to raise awareness for climate change and its impact on, you guessed it, polar bears. Now that's dedication. And finally, we end our journey back where it all began, Australia. This time, however, it's not a waterlogged kangaroo making headlines, but a rare flower known as the corpse flower. And yes, the name is as appealing as it sounds. This botanical marvel, native to the Indonesian rainforest but clearly feeling right at home in the land of oddity that is Australia, is known for its pungent aroma, often compared to rotting flesh. Why, you ask, would anyone cultivate such a thing? Well, it's complicated. It's rare, it's unusual, and let's be honest, it's a great conversation starter. So, there you have it, folks. Proof positive that truth is often stranger than fiction, and that the world is a never-ending source of the weird, the wonderful, and the downright bizarre. Until next time, stay curious, stay hydrated, and maybe check your water tank. Please like and subscribe to our channel for more weird and wonderful stories.